Steve, let's move chairs for an interview. Yeah. What we do is we have a special kind of video that we do. It's called Video Family Memories.
Have you researched your family tree back 100 years or even more? Well, you are to be commended.
What we try to prepare is a video for future generations.
If the script asks the right questions.
Well, we have a script.
In the proper sequence.
Mother, where were you born? What did you do as a child? What was fun in school? Did you know your grandparents? And how did you wind up in Shreveport?
Producing legacy videos of family histories like these is a mission born out of not knowing.
We talked to a businessman here in town and offered to do video family history for him. And he said, well, we don't really need that. He said, I have put together a family tree that went back 3 generations, and we've got all that history. It never hit him, he's dead now. It never hit him that what he did not have was the story that goes with it.
Let me tell you what, Frank doesn't have bad ideas. He really doesn't.
Flourished for many years.
He's an idea person.
I don't think anybody in town knows this story.
It just perhaps didn't seem as important to preserve himself.
He doesn't particularly want to be in the limelight, no.
And I wish he would do one on himself because I think he has led an extremely interesting life.
Now, how adventuresome are you? Do you want to shoot this against green screen?
He never shows off. He never says, look what I've done.
McDonald's is our kind of place. It's such a happy place.
Dad came at exactly the right time in the history of our country.
Happy place, McDonald's.
When people were starting to eat out more and more.
Hamburgers. That's what I want.
Fried chicken.
Fast food industry was becoming a huge thing. When Dad was in his late 20s, a father of a childhood friend contacted him to take a job and promised him that if he would come back and take that job, he would have an opportunity to buy into the company. That company was Frymaster. Any major fast food manufacturer will have used a Frymaster fryer. Dad will tell you that at the time that he had an opportunity to buy in the business, they were dead last. Dad built it from dead last to first in their field.
I suppose the first big major source was Kentucky Fried Chicken.
I'm Colonel Harold Sanders, and I'd like to tell you a little bit about my Kentucky Fried Chicken.
And the Colonel is such a nice man, he insisted I stay at his home. And his wife cooking breakfast every morning that I was there.
Good chicken.
As long as he was active in the business, from that day on, I never stayed anywhere else in Shelbyville, Kentucky. I was always in the office at 7 o'clock. Never thought about not working until 6 on Saturday. I've traveled over 1 million miles. And I'm stumbling on that because I think back, I had qualms of conscience. I was away from home a lot. That was hard on her. The whole family sacrificed, the whole family.
Looking back, was it worth it? All the work?
You're joking, I know. Yeah, of course it was. Of course it was.
Maybe you preserve family history with photo albums. So do I.
When Dad retired, he threw himself completely into videography.
I even have a picture of my parents on their wedding day, but I know very little about their childhood, courtship, or early married life. My father died at age 29, and my mother never used the tape recorder I bought her.
You know, you wonder what legacy you will leave yourself.
Don't fully capture a parent's personality and philosophy of life for future generations.
We started to talk, my wife and I did, about telling children about giving back, that that's the right thing to do. So the way we decided to do that was to set up the Jerry and Frank Moore Donor Advised Fund in the Community Foundation. We meet once a year, either at Thanksgiving or Christmas, and we ask them to do research during the year on things that they're interested in.
And then we will review what we've done in years past to the different organizations that we've donated to.
And we picked out things like the Glen Retirement Center,
Providence House,
Cyport Discovery Center. You know, the standards of the Community Foundation are impeccable. The funds are well managed. They do all the paperwork, they do all the accounting work. Here was a way we could be assured that the use of our funds would be perpetuated into the future.
There's a business legacy, there's a community legacy. As far as I'm concerned, the family is the most important legacy, without question.
Knowing our children, I have confidence they will continue in what we've always hoped that the fund would be. That it would continue in its generosity and its
Let's do
love.
another one. 3, 2, 1.
It's a kind of patriotism at the family level. Philanthropy, whether you have a lot of money or little money, somebody needs to do it for the good things to happen.